Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. I have my energetic shop manager right by my side as usual. We're back to work on the Hummer. So what we need to do today is start tearing things off, breaking it down and tearing some of these parts off to make it, number one, is an easier job to get the paint protection film full body on here with nothing in the way. That includes lights, the grill, trim pieces, and we're going to start taking some stuff off because they're going to be either replaced or refurbished. A lot of the markers are going to be replaced. The headlights and fog lights are going to be replaced. So we're going to start in the front and work our way to the back and get all of this off so we can prepare for, number one, the wrap, and number two, just to be completely replaced or refurbished. Let's get started. So in previous videos, we started to repair some of the stuff on the inside. I got the air conditioner fixed. We have the gauge cluster out so we can replace a cover. We have a carbon fiber kit complete for the interior. We have the door panels off so we can get to the bolts for the door handles and the mirror. We're going to actually have to take the glass out or at least turn it sideways so we can reach some of the bolts. That's just the way it is. Back here, we have the back panel off. The latch was broke. So we have all of this off anyways because of the wrap. We're going to be taking these off. I was in here and cleaned up all of the door sills. Had a little bit of moisture in there, and I didn't want any rust problems. So we have the Eastwood encapsulator in there as well on both sides. And this is parts galore. While I had the door panels off, I can restore them as well. They were getting a little bit creaky and weak. New parts are starting to come in. We have the LED headlights and fog lights. We have our blacked out door handles and some repaired pieces laying down there. So let's get started up front here and we'll work our way to the back. First things first is to take this off, and that way we can get to the grill because we're blacking out the grill. To get to the bolts for the guard, there should be a plastic panel here, and it's only held on by these 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. You want to be careful so we don't break the plastic or the clips. And now that we have that off, we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts and then 2 supports. So 6 bolts takes the cow pusher off completely. All right, the upper supports for the cow pusher or the guard are right here on both sides. Not crazy difficult to get to. Need a little bit of a swivel. All right, there was a spacer in there, so we got to go chasing after that. That fell. Well, let me get that out on both sides. Maybe it's better if my skinny ass can reach up across. These things aren't hard to work on. The design isn't too crazy. And there goes the spacer. All right, we got the top. And now we have 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. get this off without scratching anything. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, with that removed, it's time for this headlight bezel slash grill piece, one piece all the way across. It's a couple bolts, there's a couple clips, let's get to them. When they're studs or bolts attached to plastic, I don't like to use power tools because there's a tendency to break. So if I do it by hand, I can stop it before it really causes any damage. It should be just clips all the way across here. So we'll gently give her a tug. And there she is. Clip, 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 clip. Really nothing there, and then the two bolts. So not a whole hell of a lot holding it on. All right, let's put this to the side. We will be replacing these two, so let's get these out. Then we'll have to get this top vent out as well. For the headlight, we're just going to disconnect the wiring, and then we have 1, 2, 3 nuts, and the whole bezel and the whole unit will drop out the front. Some of these spin off easily by hand. Some of them will fight you all the way. I spray all of them anyway with the Schaefer's Penetrol 90. It makes it so much easier. Again, I don't use power tools in and around some of this plastic and fiberglass. From here, with the bolts released, we just gently wiggle them off. And we can actually, all we have to do is remove that hex, and this hex. Then we'll separate these two pieces here and get the headlight in there. So I'm a little anxious to see what these headlights look like. So let's just crack open the bezel. Get them in there. Excuse the sniffing. The allergies are bad today. Okay. There's that. There's the old crappy headlight. Okay, top, sides. dot up top, like so. Just like that. And we'll get this back up on there, feed the wires up through. It's just a little bit thicker than the headlights that were in there, but we should be able to start these, and it should be okay. Got that. One more, and then we're good to go. We'll just alternate between one side and another as we're just snugging these down. We don't have to make them super tight. I laid them back in there, but that'll give you an idea of what those will look like, and then the fog lights to match. But I'm going to take them back out and keep them out for now. For the fog lights, these bolts or nuts are hidden back in there where I have them sprayed. So we'll let them soak a little bit, and then I'll break them loose. Well, I don't want to break them. That's not a great expression to use. Now that those rusty bolts are loose, we can carefully get this thing off of here. So just twist like that, and this is just regular bulbs. Look how oxidized those were shot. Just a little bit twist. And then I can kind of give you an idea of what these would look like. Something like that. Okay, let's continue on. We have the side marker, front side marker lights. This unplugs down through here, pull it through, and there we have the side markers. Everything is so just dry, neglected. I should have sprayed these too. A little bit of a clip there. The wire through, and that's it. We'll try not to disturb your nap. But anyways, we have just two more things to take off of the hood, so they're out of the way, and we can complete the clean install. When we're putting satin or matte PPF on a panel, that's where you'd want to do the major disassembly. You want to show as little gloss underneath, because this is gloss paint here, and you want to show as little of that as possible, so when you take everything off, you can run the film under there and you won't see any gloss. It'll look clean and seamless. So we have this piece here, which I believe is 210 millimeters. Then we can take that off. And there it is, the front and the back. And we'll just put this together, get the nuts on there. That way, as little as possible can be lost. Set it over on our table over here. So what I try to do is I have different tables set up for different areas of the vehicle, so I can keep things categorized as I'm putting it back together. It's easy to find. Front, one table, middle and back on another table, interior on another table. Now we just have this vent piece. It's going to be 4 nuts. I'm going to have to spray those. I don't want them to break. I'll spray them and let them soak a little bit, then we'll break them. Now, I don't want to say that. We will turn them loose. All right, so taking that off, I broke the first bolt of the day, and I do need to get some more wheels for my grinder, so I believe I am going to stop the video there. We did a great job. We pretty much have everything up front. We just need to get that off, and then 2 more pieces here, and then the entire front clip is free to be wrapped for a nice clean install. That's going to do it for this video, and we'll pick up in the next video where we left off, continue back, mirrors, emblems, door handles, tail lights, flares, all that stuff has to come off. Hopefully no more rusted, broken bolts. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. Catch you in the next video.